I'm out here on my e-bike. Just got it. Front line. Yo, I'm out here whipping. So let's talk boxing. Oh, hell yeah. This shit moves, man. Yo, how y'all doing? I'm out here whipping it. I might have to get. Yo, I got it. I think that's like the highest one. Hold on. Yeah, that might be the hardest one, right? So let's bring it down there. There we go. There we go. We moving. Yo, check this motherfucker out too. Hold up. Y'all see it? It's just dope. Got me out here feeling like a kid and shit. That shit is dope. That shit locked in like. This chick tried to act like I was holding up traffic. I hopped on the sidewalk like, It's just still was lacking. Yo, moving in this motherfucker. Yo, this shit is dope. This is dope. Yo, and you don't look like an idiot on it. This motherfucker look like a motorcycle, like a dirt bike. It got big wheels. This shit is badass, bro. Doing 29 miles per hour. $31. Woo! We going up hills without pedaling. Look at this. Just chilling. This shit is dope. Frontline, what's up, baby? I got the bike, Frontline. I'm wilding on it right now. Okay? Yo, I just went 16 miles. I'm getting back to my house now. I just drove 16 miles on it. Full throttle too. I still got 2 lines of battery. I went 16 miles. That's not bad, bro. That's not fucking bad. I still got 2 full lines. That shit'll probably take me like 28 miles. Something like that. That's not bad, bro. I'm getting to my house now. I'm gonna show you the bike, and we gonna talk a little bit about what's been going on. What's been going on in the boxing world? What's really going on? You know what I'm saying? Going on with the Going Zone song. What's up? Let me pull up in here on my bike and shit. You know what I'm saying? Let me show you how I get down. Let me put my kickstand on. Hold on. That don't look balanced. I didn't like that. Hold up. This motherfucker heavy as shit too. Check it out, front line. Okay, hold up. Let's pop it off. Check it out. I had to grab the bag with me because, you know, you gotta grab the tools with you. Bam! Check it out. Yo. BB. You got the pad here. Can you see it with the speedometer and everything? Look at 16 miles. I went 16 miles. And look, it still got 3 bars. It was just going down. Oh, sorry. See? It got 16 miles right there. And then I still got 3 bars. And then look, check it out. You wanna go left? Woo. You know, like Knight Rider and shit, that shit's like woo. Right? Yo, I gotta tighten that thing here. This. Esto tiene que ir para allá. Yeah. That's cool though. And then check it out, front line. Check it out, guys. Right? Yo, why you in my way, son? Get out the way. I'm coming through. You know what I'm saying? Yo, check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Hold on. Oh, right here. Beep. Oh, beep. What? Yo. Listen. That's the Batmobile. Look. See, the cool thing is when you ride an e-bike, most of them look like shit. This one looks cool as shit. Right? That shit. So what you do is you put the key in it, and you can take this off and go charge it. You know? Shit's dope. Shit's dope as hell. Hold up, let's turn it off and let's talk. There we go. Just gonna let it sit right there and look cool and shit. She's just gonna sit right there and look cool as fuck. Yeah, that's the keys to her right there. You know what I'm saying? Psst. Woohoo! You just stay right there and look. Just be yourself. You know what I'm saying? Mi casa is tu casa. Just chill right there, man. Yeah, it's her first day here. She likes the surrounding. Let me get... Fuck. Yo. You coming to Queens, New York for the... Yeah. Wife, you don't know yet. We going, bro. We going. We going to New York, bro. We gonna go watch this fight. We're gonna y'all seen that shit with Turkey and Terence Crawford in them, right? Look, guys, Turkey's on some shit, right? I guess now they're gonna make the ring 20 feet by 20 or whatever, because I guess it was rumored to be like 18, right? Then he does this whole like big thing to kick off the promotional tour, right? And the one thing that I keep thinking about, that I'm like, wait a minute, like you see Terence Crawford doing all this shit, right? And I'm like, yo, y'all know about fucking Terence Crawford through the breakup, I guess, or I don't know where he stands. There's been a lot of times where like fighters been going through like this kind of shit. He had to go home and tell his wife he got another woman pregnant, and then he's out there. Is she with him doing this shit right now? Yo, yeah, it's live. The Terence Crawford and the Canelo thing. When I left my house to go take a ride, fucking that was on. That was on and shit. And I'm like watching it and shit, and I'm thinking to myself, yo, ain't this, wasn't Terence Crawford just on Shannon Sharp admitting to the world he got some other girl pregnant or some shit? Like, and then like, you know how it is, right? When like shit like this happens in your situation, like they're saying, oh, you got more money now, you changed type shit. That Terrence was always being promoted as a family guy. He's always like, I'm always, with my family, this, that, and the third. And now that he got like the bag, I guess. You know what I'm saying? No sooner he get the bag, you saw the process like unraveling, right? First Terrence Crawford did that fight with Ismail Majamal. Then all of a sudden he came out with the chain. You saw the chain. Then the next time you saw him, you with the chain and the Gucci sweater, the blue Gucci sweater. Then after you, the Louis V. Then after that, you kept. He's in the house. You kept seeing him, like every time you saw him, like shit around him was like it wasn't him. Like it was always Terrence Crawford, Nebraska. You know what I'm saying? Omaha, Nebraska type shit. And fucking, he was not like that. And then all of a sudden, this motherfucker got the bag, and it was just like a domino effect. You saw one thing after the other, and then all of a sudden, he comes home, baby, I got another one on the way. Like, what? Damn, I know, yo, it happens to the best of us, bro. You get money, man. Shit, life changing. Shit starts to happen funny. Chicks start to come at you, bro. And you a man, bro, and you human. It doesn't make it right. No, it don't make it right. But, bro, I ain't never been in a situation where I've been with some millionaire dudes, and the bitches that walk in the rooms ain't nothing but straight dimes. Like, like, that gotta be crazy right there. Like, I don't know, man. You should have kept your ass home. Don't put yourself in those situations. I don't know. I don't know what to say to him. But what I'm saying is this going to affect his mindset in the fight? Yo, have y'all seen Saul Canelo Alvarez, bro? Have y'all seen him on some other reels? This motherfucker looked like he jumped in a time machine. He don't look like that fucking out of weight little blubber dude that was in the ring with William Skull just a few months ago. Yo, what the fuck are they giving them dudes down there? And Saul Canelo Alvarez's camp. Like, that shit is ridiculous, bro. Uh, yo, the snack can't be that good, bro. I'm gonna have to buy some of that shit. That shit is ridiculous, bro. Yo, Saul looked like a whole different person. Yo, he had like chichos right here on the side. It was like you could see like the body fat when he was fighting William Skull. It was just not too long ago. And I was like, oh shit, right? So then I saw him working out. He over here drilling the bag like, turn, turn. Yo, y'all done fucking woke up Saul, bro. Poor Terence Crawford. He's going through some shit at home. He's going up 2 weight divisions. He's like gotta like learn how to adapt to the new weight. He's like fucking, and Saul's like turning into the Hulk over here, bro. He's like turning to old Saul right in before your eyes and shit. He's, oh, poor Terrence, bro. He's about to get broke the fuck up, bro. You know, some days I think Terrence got a shot. Some days I just don't. I just don't know, man. All this shit can, yo, maybe it might not affect some men. So you guys be like, man, that shit ain't gonna affect. You never know, bro. At some point, he had to love that woman. He got 6 kids with her. You know what I'm saying? And then to see her like walk out the door and shit, I don't think he loved that woman as having her as kid. He probably more sexually attracted to her than in love with her. You don't know what you got until it's gone, right? And it's, you know, some people might look at her and be like, ah, she's not that bad or whatever. She's chubby, whatever. Nah. To Terence Crawford, she's the most beautiful woman in the world. So that's all that matters. And I know you don't want your baby's mom out there with some mandingos just walking around chilling, talking about she living her best life. He ain't gonna like that. But then she be like, who is the dude be like, who's your baby daddy? Terence Crawford. Yo, where'd he go? Where'd he go? Yo, it's gonna be hard for her to pull him. Who'd you say your baby daddy was? Terence Crawford. Yo, listen, yo, I'm married. Listen. Yo, that's crazy, right? She had to be like, nah. Nah, that's fucking crazy. Imagine being on a date with a chick and shit. She'd be like, yeah, my man is you know, John Jones. Did you say Bone John Jones? Yo, hey yo, I'm out, kid. Pew, yo, I'm gone. Say less. Ah, yeah, I'll pay for your dinner. I'm gone. I gotta go use the bathroom. Never come back. Yo, I don't know, guys. What do you guys think, man? What do you guys think about this whole situation? September 6th, September 13th, Mexicans will be crying when Crawford beats. Man, listen, I was just talking about all the distractions with Terence Crawford right now. You know, he's breaking up his home right now. He's having a baby out of wedlock. Even though I don't think he's married to her, to the girl, I don't think but he got 6 kids with her, and he was building that house. Remember? He's building like that fucking, I don't know, 15 room house mansion type shit for him, his girl, and all his kids. Then all of a sudden, he gets this other girl pregnant. He's on Shannon Sharp talking about how he had to tell his baby's mom, his kids, his wife, basically, that he got another one on the way. And then, you know, is she out there with Terence Crawford doing all this world tours? Because he's going to go from there to here to there. And then I think it ends in Las Vegas, right? They're going to have the fight in Las Vegas. So I think the last press conference is going to be there. Like, is she traveling with him? Does she trust him while he's traveling? What is she doing? But, you know, where's his mind going to be, bro? This shit affects men, bro. Like, I don't know, man. I'm not, like, and then I'm thinking about all these situations with Terence Crawford. I'm thinking about, like, real talk. Like, real, like, he's got 2 size weight disadvantages against him. He's already the smaller man moving up. He's already fighting obstacles. You know, and there's some days he might be doubting himself. Where's his rock? Where's the woman that comes up in the night and says, yo, you can do it? You know what I mean? Like, yo, I'm not saying that that's all it takes is a woman, but bro, if you ain't never been in a long term relationship and had 6 kids with a woman, you might go out and do some fuck shit. But that's just because fucking there's a lot of temptation in men and shit happens, right? But you definitely gonna want to see her like bounce, like, nah, man. So where does that put his mindset? It's just all the advantages are now just stacking up against him, and it's hard to believe that he's gonna pull it off. In the history of boxing, like, I think Sugar Ray Leonard is the closest person against Marvelous Hagler to pull some shit like that off. In like the history of boxing, bro. Are you fucking kidding me? Like, we're asking a lot from this dude, man. We really are. So, in that sense, I'm just like, yo, I don't know what y'all think. But yeah, yo, them good bikes to get to like the 50, 60 miles in a day shit. Yo, if I was to put like the second battery on that, cause you can get like, you know how they gotta get the back motor and the front motor, right? So this one is this one's 1500 a motor watts, 1500. So I could put another one right here. I would have to buy the tire, the whole tire with the motor, right? And then what you do is you put the other battery. This is one battery. This battery right here um, powers that motor, right? This battery, right? Powers this one. So you could put a battery right here, another one. You put that, run the wires, connect it to the front tires, and this motherfucker would do 48 miles an hour. Right now, all it's doing is like 30. Like 30. I gotta pull that up a little bit. Yup. There's a couple of, there's a couple little other things I gotta do to it, but yeah, listen, fight fans. I just wanted to hop on real quick, man. Drop them likes for me, unless you guys want to continue talking. Let's see. Crawford's looking like he wants to back out. He might have a lot on his mind, fellas. You know what I'm saying? Dealing with his like, he got another girl pregnant, right? And you know how we think, right? Is she say, okay, oh, they work it out or whatever, right? And then he goes, well, I gotta go to the press conferences. Does she trust him? No. Now, do you trust her? You know what I'm saying? Because she gonna be like, you out there, I'm gonna go out and fuck us. So what if, yo, it's not a good situation to come in, be going through in one of the biggest fights or the biggest fight in your life. This is not the time and place. I might want to have been like go through a little some marriage counseling or some shit and let make sure we right so that I feel secure with her. He just told her about this less than 2 weeks ago. Less than 2 weeks ago, Terence Crawford said that to her. And then he went on the Shannon Sharp show and made it public so that the whole world knows. How do you think that made her feel? He said, well, I might as well get in front of it before the whole world because everybody's gonna find out because this chick ain't keeping her mouth shut. I'm having Terence Crawford baby every 5 minutes. So I guess him and his wife collectively said, you better get in front of this, Terence. You're gonna have to get in front of the story. So he had no choice but to admit to it. So I can see where he didn't do it like out of malice or maybe out of thing, but she probably told him too, yo, you might want to get in front of this story. Cause everybody's gonna look like at you like because Terence Crawford's whole thing, not this whole shit, right? But in his fights, yeah, a lot of us looked up to him because he was a family man. He was a family man and all that, but like all the signs were there that we knew that, he had a rough past. Then he got shot in the head at like some dice game and shit, Terence Crawford. The bullet ricocheted off the wall and hit him in the head. It didn't hit him in the head like straight up. I think it hit something and it bounced off and it hit him in the head or some shit, right? And so he comes from a rough neighborhood and shit, but for the most part, Terrence is always try to be a man's man about it. And like I said, all the distractions, man, when you get the bag and like I said, like I was saying in the beginning of the video, yo, you saw all the signs, right? Soon as you saw him get out when he got that first bag, all of a sudden he had a chain. Then you seen him again, he got Louis V sweaters on. Then you see him again, like he's buying a fucking 15-room mansion and he's building it from the ground up. And then you see him like you see all the signs, man. It happens to the best of us, bro. It really does, man. I'm not saying that it's right or anything, but it already happened. Shit happened for him. What the hell can I say? Oh, Terence Crawford, you know what I mean? Man, shit, the baby's coming, like, shit. So, I don't know what to say. I just think that that's going to be a big distraction, a huge distraction for Terence Crawford coming into this fight, guys. He looked good, though. He looked good, though. When they was, like, faced off with Saul, he looked good. But Saul looked even better. Right, guys? Saul looked like, man, listen. Subria Matias now is, I think, is live or some shit on Instagram. I just got a thing from him. But yeah, guys, Bud is crashing out. I know, I know, I know. It's always gotta be the American fighters that do some dumb shit like this, right, guys? Like, I was like, man, when I heard it, I was like, fuck, man. I got this ingrown hair right there. I tried to take it out with the tweezers. Shit didn't work. Yo, oh man, I'm still sore from working out. But at least this bike made me forget about that for a few minutes. You know what I'm saying? We went on a ride. I told my girl, I was like, yo, I'm a loner, a rebel, a rider. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo. Yeah, baby. On the box, on the box and shit, it says that it should get like 60 miles or something. But I was like, I don't know about that one. But I haven't tested it like that. I went 16 miles. I still had 3 bars. But mind you, I rode it around the neighborhood for like 25 minutes before that. because when I was excited, then I got here, got the bag with the tools, and I got the pump. I got all my shit in there just in case anything go wrong, a long distance. So I took some shit with me, and then I took the ride, and I got the 16 with that, and I still got three bars out of 5. So I don't know, maybe it'll do it. Yeah, I'm the guy that exercises. I better wear a good helmet. Right here. I got my hat right here. This is dope as shit, right? Come on, man. Yeah, I should wear a helmet though, right? Or something. You never know. See, I might be a good rider, but what about them? See what I'm saying? Could be like a drunk dude on a highway fucking run me over, right? What? I'm talking on live. For what? Let me. For yeah, tell me. Allen wrench. Is it a star or it has like a octagon? Is it? Okay, well then give me a minute. We'll go. I'll check it out. I'm on live. Yeah. These bites are no joke. What? Man, I tell you, if if um if Saul Canelo Alvarez fights as good as he looks, Terence is in for a long night. He's in for a long night. You got to remember that this is Saul's weight division. You know he's gonna go the distance. When was it Caleb Plant, the last person Saul knocked out? Right? So you know that Saul's built like that to go the distance. He's not gonna gas out. And nobody's ever put Saul Canelo Alvarez down. He's got an iron chin. So, there's just a lot of factors against, how do you let me ask you guys a question, man. Do you really think Terence Crawford can get that much stronger and just maybe knock down Saul with a body shot? Because I think it would if it would be anything, it would be a body shot. That's what I think, right? Right? But he didn't get any stronger with Ismail Majamal. He couldn't knock him out. He was tagging him. He was tagging him, but you could see Ismail Majamal. He was strong. He was strong. So I mean, the evidence doesn't, it doesn't show me that Terrence is going to be any stronger. I mean, it could happen. If he sits down on his punches. If he sits on his punches and he goes toe to toe with Saul, Terrence is done. He's all done. He can't do that. There's no way you can convince me he can go punch for punch with Saul. That would be a recipe for disaster. Everybody says the same thing. The only way Terence Crawford is going to beat him, he's going to outpoint him. He's got to outpoint him, right? Turkey Ali Sheik is on that shit where he's got like this no running thing. And you saw that he announced today at the Saul Canelo Alvarez and um, Terence Crawford, um, the post fight shit, right? He said, I promise you that these guys are going to give us excitement and blood. He said, this is not going to be a boring fight. He said, they're going to come in and they're going to exchange. That's what the Saudi prince said. He's already put it in Saul's ear, Terrence's ear. I don't want no fuck around shit. Y'all better go in there and bang. You know what I mean? Listen, guys. Have you guys ever thought of this? Have you ever thought of this? Check this out. Here's one scenario I have not heard of. And I just sat here and thought of it. I've never heard anybody say this. What if they run it back? Saul and Terence. Either the fight's that good or Terence wins and Saul wants the rematch, or Terence gets robbed and we want the rematch. Because at the end of the fight, we feel like Terence did enough to beat him and they give Saul the fight. And what if we want a rematch and they running it back? You know what I mean? So I never heard even a lot of people talk about that. Yeah. Yeah. So I never even heard anybody talk about that. Like, so they could possibly potentially fight twice. It all depends. But yeah. Yeah. The press conference, yeah. Listen, you 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 think that Terence Crawford is mysteriously gonna have enough punching power to knock out who? Saul? You mean the same Saul that fought Triple G 3 times? Triple G, that fucking hellacious knockout artist, dude, right? Couldn't knock out Saul. Couldn't even put him down on one knee, right? You mean to tell me that Demetrius Bivol fought Saul at 175? Demetrius Bivol, the unified, undisputed world champion, right? He couldn't knock out Saul at a higher weight division. But somehow, you want me to believe that a guy that's moving up 2 weight divisions, right, is automatically going to get this mysterious power to knock out Canelo. When heavier than what they're fighting, they couldn't knock him out. And even the more slicker, even in the lighter weight divisions, they couldn't knock him out. They couldn't even put him down. Canelo Alvarez has never even been down on one knee in his professional career. Like, hell no. Terence Crawford got dropped. We saw that shit. They might have not accounted it, but that didn't, because the referee didn't see it. The referee, I guess, was standing on a different angle, but that was a clear punch. Yo, I was dying when they showed the instant replay and they realized that it was a punch. Yo, they cut that shit quick. I was like, oh shit. Terence went down. He went down legitimate in that fight. And Terence was wobbled before. He was on the ropes, like boom, boom. Miguel Cotto, the other one, was punching the shit out of Saul on the ropes in one of his fights. I remember that. But in 60, what, two professional, man, that man he ain't never touched the canvas. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know if he's gonna. Terence is just gonna come up 2 weight divisions and just get this mysterious fucking punching power. Well, there is this punching power, man. It's called snack, right? When you just snack a guy in the face, you could probably knock him out. But you're gonna have to keep the snack coming. You gotta work that snack jab, and then just you step in, dug down, and then snack them. You know what I mean? You might knock them out. I don't know. Since Turkey's holds this event, right? Nah. Well, wouldn't he be the one ordering the... Nah, because the boxing athletic committee, wherever their boxing is, with the match is going to be held in Las Vegas. So it's going to be the Nevada Boxing Athletic Committee that's going to be taking the drug samples. You saw the other day, Terence Crawford was in the gym and he posted that they were drug testing him. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Miyagi with the 10-piece. How you doing, Mr. Miyagi? Thank you for tuning in and showing the love and support. Yeah. Mr. Miyagi, have you seen the bike? Bam. Little lecture bike. Get me around in this small ass town and shit. Fucking, if I gotta go down to the Walmart, I gotta fucking drive 16 miles or some shit. Shit's everywhere is mad far. So, get around in that shit. But yeah, man, guys. Whoa, what the hell's what's going on? Yo, why are the cops there? Nuh-uh. Yeah. Yo, you're not, don't, anyway, um, he's serving them people over there. Don't worry about that. Yo, Megan, I'm on a live. Stay out the neighbor's business. Yeah, you're all in the grill. Like, all right. I'm going over here because you're being nosy. Let the people work out their problems. Cops is at their house. Yo, women are nosy. She's mad nosy. The people across the street are going through what Terence Crawford's going through, I think. You know what I'm saying? It's spreading. I don't know what to say. Yo, guys, man. Oh, shit, Mr. Miyagi. Well, get the fucking... People keep thinking that with over 1 year layoff, putting on its 21 pounds, man, listen, Mr. Miyagi, they think that, I don't know, man. 21 pound, whatever Crawford hydrates to, thinking he's going to move anything like he did at 147. It's just, there's no human in the world that has ever done some shit like that. There's no human in the world that has ever put on that much weight. And then you see, we're not asking him to fight a regular guy. You see, potentially, if Terence Crawford was doing this and he was fighting, say, some fucking guy at 168, anybody other than like David the Monster Benavidez or some shit, like, you know, shit, man, I don't think he would do good against Berlanga, Terence Crawford. I think Berlanga would be too. When Berlanga fucking replenishes, he cuts weight and then gets in the ring with Saul almost 200 pounds. I think Berlanga will knock fucking Terence out of his shoes. But Terence Crawford's the more skilled fighter, and Saul beat the shit out of that man. How the hell you guys thinking that this dude is gonna pull this off? This is fucking bananas that they're selling us this. And because of the fact that we're supporters of Terence Crawford, we're trying to hype ourselves up. We're trying to hype ourselves up to believe, yeah, he could do it, yeah. But and then when you start to think about shit, how the fuck would Terence Crawford do against, I don't know, Caleb Plant? Could Terence Crawford beat David the Monster Benavidez? Uh, what the fuck are we talking about here? What are we talking about? Everybody that fucking Saul beat, I don't think Terence can beat. Jaime Munguia, he could beat Jaime Munguia. Hold up, I'll take that back. Terence will beat up Jaime Munguia. I think so. He probably beat up William Skull because all he would do is run. He ain't beating Edgar Berlanga, Terence Crawford. He's too small. And Terence more skilled. He's just going to walk him down. That's it. He's just going to walk him down. Come on, y'all, man. Maybe there's certain 168 pounders I believe Terence can beat. But we're asking him to beat the fucking 168 pounder in the world. The one. Like, that is fucking bananas, bro. And somehow they dressing it up and they got all of us thinking, wait a minute, he got a shot. Like, lies about what? Who's lying about what? Wifey did wifey things. What, the wife? Yeah, he ain't knocking out a 154 pounder. He ain't knocking out a 168 pounder. And we're not talking about just no average 168 pounder. We're not, you know what I'm saying? We're talking about the fucking king, Saul. This is not going to go good. This is not going to go good. And let me tell y'all something right now. I said it the other day in my other live. And if you didn't hear me, right, take this to the bank. Everything in this match, legacy-wise, is on Terence Crawford's sides. Meaning, if he moves up, that'll be his 5th weight division. If he wins all the belts, he becomes unified in 3 weight divisions with all 4 belts, and he'll be the only man in history to ever do that, right? Okay, so as far as legacy, all the legacy is on Terence's side. There's only one thing Saul wants from Terence Crawford. Because if he beats Terence Crawford, he keeps all his belts. So there's only one thing he can win. And it's a personal one. He wants Terence Crawford's O. You will not be retiring undefeated. And that right there, that O that Terence got, is more precious because he had 1 foot out the game. He almost made it to the door, undefeated, if he should fall. That's if. Because Terence could beat him, right? Maybe. He had 1 foot out the door. The Mexican dudes do everything they had at Floyd. They couldn't beat him. He's the next one almost out the door. For Saul to take that O away from Terence, man, some things in this world are priceless. Yeah, they are. You mean to tell me I took the O off the first man to be unified in 2 separate weight divisions? All 4 belts? That guy? Yeah, I whooped his ass. I was the one that took his undefeated record away. Yeah, I did that. And that's what Saul's gonna say. You're damn right. Some things in this world, money can't, you know what I'm saying? That's a 20-year career, Terence Crawford, that O. He stood undefeated that long. That's how valuable that 0 is. It's not like a regular O, 14 fights, you take that O away. All right, he only had 14 fights. You're taking an O away from a man that went through basically his entire career undefeated, won all these belts, beat the who's, and now you beat him? Like, that O is more valuable. It's worth the risk to put all the belts. To be the one to stop him from retiring undefeated. That's what Terence Crawford has to offer to Saul for all the belts. And he graciously accepted it. He was like, all right, you want to be dumb enough to think you can pull this off, Terence? All right, come see me. Yo, these mosquitoes is out here. I'm going inside. All right, I think 5-0 said freeze. And my wife is like, they out here for your e-bike. I knew she was butt playing. Then she went like that to the neighbors because she thought they heard her. And they in the house over there. Well, that ain't my business. You know what I mean? All right, fight fans. Listen, I'm going to cut this one right here. Oh, Mr. Miyagi with the 10 pace. Oh, who said Crawford was taller than Canelo? The face-off showed how big Canelo is. His head was almost twice as big as Crawford's. And his neck, yeah, is massive. Yep. Yep. Yeah. Yo, Saul looked great, Mr. Miyagi, man. He looked great, bro. I said it in the beginning of my video. I said, they done fucked around and woke up Saul and shit. You know what I'm saying? And Saul was like, let me hit him with the snack. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. No. Hey, Terence. Oh, my dog is playing with the other dog. Come on, Jackie. All right. So guys. All right. We're going to be calling it. And Jax, he's out here running around with the neighbor's dog. I know I'm about to get it. All right, guys. I'm about to end this one. So, fight fans, we're on to the next one after this one here at Ron One Sports Talk. Y'all be good. All right? Peace. Unlock that thing. I got Francis out here. No, Jackie, come on, in the house. He's not going in the house.